Good morning, everybody. So in today's video, I want to actually talk to y'all about this topic right here: the average male experience using Hinge. Hinge is a dating app that's created for you to delete it. That's what the slogan is. You get on this app, you find love, and then you delete it, just like a mission from GoldenEye 007. But we know in reality that's not how love works. A lot of the time love is complicated, and a guy made a post talking about the average male experience on Hinge. So I decided to title the video as the average male experience on Hinge. But I might change it later, who knows, man. And the main reason I bring this up is because I've been through this. I know what it feels like. Before I start posting decent photos and understanding how I should look on these dating apps so I can get decent matches and stop dealing with the BS from some of these women, I was, I guess, the average looking guy. Average photos, average stuff, and doing average shit, you know. But now I know better, and I'm not going to keep doing the basic stuff that keep getting me put in the same category. But what if you don't know better? What if you are the average guy and you're struggling to, you know, find love and everything on a dating app, or find them out in public, so you resort to using the dating app? How do you get past all the shenanigans and stuff? But we gonna talk about what the regular guy sees out here. This is the same stuff that I see out here. There's no exempt elite club that puts you out of the view of the nonsense that we gotta deal with. But this is what the guy had put out here. You know, I decided, you know what, let me do this video slightly different. I know this image is slightly little, so I decided to make a JPEG out of it and bring it to you guys' attention so you can read some of this. And even if you can't read this, I'm gonna read you some of the stuff that the guy had in the image. This is basically a photo, like a collage, something that somebody put together, the crazy shit that they see on dating apps that's being requested from women, and wonder why some guys have a jaded mentality when it comes to using these dating apps. So the way I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna leave this up here, but I'm gonna go through these right here and eventually get to some of the comments. But let me read y'all from my phone, because I think it's a lot easier for me to see this than seeing that. So it's the first thing on here. This is one of the issues I be seeing. I feel like a lot of women on dating apps, they make lackluster effort. Some men like myself go out the way to put in a lot of effort, but as you see, the very first bullet to the far left, right up here, it says, give me travel. It say, give me travel tips for ... You make a whole profile, you ain't say shit in there, man. How is a man supposed to work with this? The next thing on the list right here, it says, the way to win me over is food. Food. I'm not about to just feed you food so you can feel like I want a prize or something. No, you're not about to just get a full stomach and pat me on the head and bail out on my ass. No, you got to put in effort as well. This person said, I'm looking for a princess treatment, no exceptions. Man, get out of here. For some of you that don't understand princess treatment, it's basically saying that you agree with everything she says, and if you don't do what she says, she'll replace you with somebody else and give her your money. I'm not giving my money. I'm earning all this money. I ain't giving up nothing. The next person say, I'll fall for you if you're funny and can dance. I guess that's not too bad, you know. I guess I gotta, you know, work on my rhythm, because I got like 2 left feet in this damn place. Let's see. The next person said, I think it says, you should leave a comment if you want to buy me flowers. I don't like flowers, man. I think that's too much work for me to buy a woman flowers. I'm buying artificial flowers because I don't have to buy it too many more times, and them things don't die on you. You buy it one good time, then it is what it is. The next person, the way to win me over is flowers. Once again, they keep saying flowers. You want to know why you don't buy women flowers on the first date? Because they look at it like it's cheesy and you're trying to win them over and trying to, you know, get brownie points and shit like that. You ain't getting no flowers out of me. Maybe if you was like the girl I think is my girlfriend or something like that, or you are my girlfriend, and like I say, you get the artificial flowers, but you're not getting a real thing. The next thing on this list says, all I can ask of you is to actually be funny. Me, I don't really consider myself as a funny guy. I think I'm just a, you know, I guess a sarcastic dude telling the truth majority of the time and everything. But, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's just how some guys are. This one says right here, my love language is words of affirmation. So let's hear it. More pleasing a woman. Everybody got they hand out like they got a shillelagh, like they some type of king or or princess or queen. I'm not about to sit there and be a jester for you, girl. Get out of here with that stupidness. This person said, well, all these are women. It says, the way to win me over is to get me a Lego set. I'm not spending money on the very first date buying you goddamn Legos. You want Legos, buy your own Legos. You're not getting no Legos out of me. My Legos is my Legos. If I buy Legos, I'm keeping them. And they go on the shelf because I don't like Legos. This says, I'm really attracted to men that are obsessed with me. No, you as a man, you never be obsessed with a woman, because when you're out here obsessing over a woman, this typically means you're chasing her. And when you chase women, they typically are running the opposite direction. Anytime you're chasing something like a dog chasing its tail, it's trying to catch something. You don't want to be out here chasing a damn woman that's running away from you. She might be running towards another guy, but yet she wants you to chase her and be obsessed over her. No, you don't do that. Once again, here it is, the magical word. Food. Feed me, damn it. All these hungry women on these dating apps, but none of them out here willing to go half and work with another man. Like, do y'all have jobs? Are y'all actually out here working, or y'all just out here starving and becoming anorexic, waiting on guys to take care of you? This person said, first round on me if never. Once again, a woman that feels entitled, that wants you to do everything while she does nothing. This next one kind of tripped me out. I didn't expect this. It says, I'm looking for free weed. Free weed? Man, why the fuck are you on Hinge looking for some damn drugs, man? This ain't where you want to be to find this type of stuff. This is quite sad, you know. This is what men, the average guy, has to deal with. But like I said, if you like me, I know these women instantly, they get the X button. Man, I'm not wasting my time with you. You trying to use me. Then it says, I want someone who has a sense of humor. This is actually a decent one, man. This is actually a decent one. Ask them for somebody to just be, you know, kind of funny. That's cool. Then the next thing says, what it say? I'm not even sure how far down I went for y'all. I might be missing the here go. All I ask is that you have a car. Yeah, this is very reasonable, man. This is very reasonable, because some folks, even myself, I remember when I was like in my early 20s, I tried to take a girl on a date and I used a taxi cab. This didn't turn out too well. We got stuck downtown in Virginia, and you know, I got a cab for her. Hers came first, then mine came a little bit later, but I'm downtown cold. The date been over with, and I'm like, ugh. All right, you have a good day, but yeah, we stand a couple feet apart because it got boring. It was awkward, and if I had a car, it would have been 10 times easier. So I do understand and relate with the struggle that this woman is talking about. Then this person right here, it says, my most irrational fear, the thought process of men. Like, oh my God. Well, yeah, you can't fault the woman on this one, because some dudes, they be on some crazy shit, man. I don't heard it, and some of it I don't seen. Let me scroll down a little bit. Well, in this case, let me drag the photo up a little bit so I can see more of it. It says, the best way to ask me out is by starting the conversation. Well, this is typically what it is with a lot of women. A lot of women, they want men to go first and lead the interaction. But if they say the wrong things, typically the woman might not respond to you, or they just might ghost you. So my suggestion, if you're a guy watching this video, do not tell a woman as a first message, just saying some hey or hi, because that's what they say. You do that, you're coming off like a little girl, and it turns women off, and then the conversation goes nowhere. So avoid saying that. If you do say hey or hi, come with a follow-up question within the exact same sentence, so it doesn't look like you're like doing like a double text type of thing, because most people that double text look like they don't know what they're doing when it comes to dating. The next thing, hold on, I'll make sure I don't miss nothing. I'll make sure I don't miss nothing. It says, I'll brag about you to my friends if you change the oil in my car. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting a handyman and things of that sort. You know, learning how to change the oil. I don't know how to change the oil. I could change the brakes. I could change some windshield wiper blades, but I don't know how to change no oils. But if you want that done, maybe we need to go to the car shop, because I don't know how to make it work. This next thing, it says, what it says, yeah, make sure I don't pass it up. I go crazy for funny guys. Everybody wants a joke, man. I'm not about to be out here making jokes and stuff. Like, look, like me for who I am, or you just don't like me at all. The next thing it says, just ask me. Let's say the best way to ask me out is by just ask me. Be bold and make a plain, solid plan. Nah, this ain't gonna work, because imagine you actually try to do what the woman said, and then she said ask her out and just make a plan. You say, hey, my name is Thomas. Nice to meet you. You want to go on a date? Yeah, sure. And then you plan a date and she don't show up. You don't want to just ask a woman out. You need to be more strategic when you're doing these type of things. So me, I try to take baby maneuvers and steps and segue towards what it is. So I won't just go from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, hey, my name is Tyshawn. Give me your number. You don't want to do that. That comes off as scary. So let me go up to the next thing. It says, wow, another dickhead response from a woman. The first round is on me if you pay. How about you pay? I ain't paying shit this time, because you are on this dating app looking for a man to do things for you right away. Like, I don't know, like, I can't be involved in this. Anytime a woman talking about you have to do stuff for me, for you to be with me and to get a little bit of my time, it automatically disqualifies her in my head to give her any of my time, because my time is just as important as hers. So for you to try to charge me to hang out, I'm not about to sit there and fall for that shit. The next thing it says, the way to win me over is food. We know how that is, man. Whatever. Then it says, I go crazy for funny guys. Maybe I read that. I don't think I did. This said, I'm looking for someone to pay my bills. Pay my bills. Girl, go get a job. Come on, Tommy, go get a damn job and stop relying on men to take care of you. How about you go get an education like the most of us do have at this point in our lives and use that thing. Instead, you out here trying to use your body or trying to get by doing a bare minimum like a lazy ass person. It's unacceptable, man. The next thing, what it says, I think we at the bottom 4. It says, all I ask of you are funny. That's it. Learn how to spell. You use your grammatics and use it to the best of your ability, because you ain't trying right now. It's embarrassing. This person says, my uniform, I guess it's a photo of them. I'm not sure what it was. It said, also, can we try harder to not have the most boring conversations in existence? Spark my interest and take initiative, please. I think that was the word. I said it right. Well, you know, she ain't asking for too much, but at the same time, don't be a clown, like I said before. Another person said the same thing. The way to win me over is to be funny. And then once more, I almost said something else. Women are out here begging for food. Like I said, I think so many women don't have jobs, man, and the best thing they could do is ask somebody else to feed them, because they starving. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna be no starving person and taking care of no woman that can't take care of herself. So let's actually get to some of the comments that I have up here that other people said about this. You know, at first I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm like, yeah, why not? All right, so the first person said, in my experience, 90% of the profile of women fall into one of the 3 categories. No text at all. Add me on Instagram. Add insert username. A very short description that is a copy and paste from all the others. Like, let's see how this turns out. Make me laugh. Like as if they just queens and we a bunch of losers. That's how I'm seeing all of that. The next dude said, I wish the people who make these profiles see this post so they can see how repetitive and uninteresting they are. And that's crazy, because this is what a lot of women don't understand. I think a lot of women don't see that the same thing that they say they think is very creative on these apps, they aren't creative. And this be the same thing with some of the men too. Like, y'all sitting there putting these lame ass, you know, lackluster effort of bios into y'all apps, and then y'all wondering why y'all getting garbage results, because the men that actually get decent results know better to avoid women like this, and the men that's desperate for any love, they swipe on every single thing, so they take this or that, whatever they can get, and they'll tell women, look, I'll do whatever, look, it ain't tricking if I got it, if I got a bunch of money, I pay for your day, I pay for your dinner, I pay for your gas, and I pay for your daycare. That's what the desperate men say, and this is what the delusional women say as well, trying to get you to do things you shouldn't be doing. This person said it's a buyer's market for the ladies. Yep, waiting around for some bum to come save them. Then this woman, she said, ew, that's sad, but the flower ones aren't bad though. I would love even a single hand-picked flower from the side of the street, or the smooth picking a flower while on a date and putting it in what's it, putting it on the other person's hair. Yeah, okay, well, that's different because I didn't spend money on it and we saw that shit laying on the ground. Yeah, I go put the bug infested flower right into your head if you want the little sun rose in your head or whatever it is, the sunflower. But me coming to the first day with a bouquet of flowers, wipe my nuts with that. It ain't happening. This person said, I thought the actual male experience is basically looking at a tumbleweed passing by. This lady said, I see so many men who have getting my hoodie back after you borrow it under the special skill prompt. Well, I ain't never said that one. I don't know nothing about that type of stuff. And truthfully, I don't like using Hinge. I feel like Hinge is under the same umbrella with Tinder and Bumble. They are the same company, the match company, and they have that paywall type mechanism. I'm not about to sit there and pay you just to see some damn skin. Like, nah. If anything, nah, I just ain't doing it, man. I just gonna meet somebody in public and risk getting told no. I'll probably do like 3 more and I gotta get ready to get out of here. It says, well, if I gotta pick one, Lego Girl, whatever FS stands for, but man, everybody talking about Lego Girl. Look, I don't care about any of that. I'm not picking none of these women out here. I think if anything, if I did have to pick, it would be the one that's saying they want a man to make a little effort. Cause I know the right things to say on these dating apps to get them off of this app, man. That effort's gonna win me over right then and there. But if you're talking about feed me because you ain't got no money in your pocket, you probably got 6 or 7 dudes lined up trying to feed you. Let them feed you, cause I ain't fucking with you. I ain't a fool. So this will be my last, I think my last 2. I'm going to skip that one down there. It says, I have not looked for anything serious, but I'm willing to bake you cookies. It's a bit silly. Yeah, if a woman put that on her profile, I'm not worried about no cookies, man. You talking about you ain't looking for nothing serious. Well, as long as you let me come over to your house and we can do fun stuff, it ain't got to be too serious. It could be a little fun, but it ain't going to be too serious. And you can make the cookies after the fact. And this is the last one right here, Marie. It says, the ones who like funny guys are not bad. I don't see the problem with that. The rest have a princess complex, I guess. Then do edit. I think it's a woman. It says edit. I'm not referring to someone demeaning a jester, a clown, or a humorist. And come on, can't compare to the rest asking for money. Funny may seem basic, but a lot of people is not funny and have other good qualities. Yeah, I'm glad this woman actually sees the same thing I just said, because I said, look, I ain't no jester and a clown, or I'm not a bozo, and I'm not any of these things, and men shouldn't have to be these things to try to be with women. When men go out their way, jumping through flaming hoops and rings just to please women, typically what happens is the girl runs the relationship, and eventually she controls you and have you, we're just stressed out, and eventually it might not work out. She might find the next clown to take your place. So that has been my video. My final question I got for the guys or the women out here is this right back up top. What is your experience in these dating apps? Because mine, in the beginning, it was a total nightmare, but as I've been navigating over the years of how these things work, I haven't had too many issues, because you say the wrong thing one time before you even speak, or if we do speak, I'm cutting you off. So leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.